Well, let me tell you something, guys. Wisp, let me tell you something, Geoff. Overnight radio is a flame to which the moths are attracted. Oh. And if you're one of the few bright lights in the overnight time period, the time slot between midnight and 5 a.m.
Yep.
When the city sleeps.
We went all
But when there is an occasional light on the porch of a cottage.
Yep.
Much like a Thomas Kincaid painting, a beacon in the forest.
Painter of light, Thomas Kincaid. Painter
overnight
of light.
Midnight to 5 a.m. Some people's trash, other people's kingdom.
Now, when you...
Don Valley.
Jesus.
You're listening to 108.9 The Hawk.
Yeah, hey.
It's not my radio show, but
it's not your show. This is really hard. We do it. We do our part now, Don.
You know, you get some things in your muscle memory there.
You just can't get rid of it, can you?
Sometimes I go to visit a doctor. I get one of my checkups here. I'm a little older than I used to be. Stop smoking on paper. I stopped smoking on paper 8 years ago.
Right, on paper.
As far as the paper trail says, I don't smoke anymore in the last 8 years, I'll tell you.
You seeing Dr. Jimmy? Because that's my doctor here in Belvedere. You seeing Jimmy?
Yeah, I don't see Jimmy. I see the guy that taught Jimmy how to hit a knee with a hammer. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh
I know exactly what.
I know exactly. I didn't know that guy was still alive.
I go down for one of my routine checkups on my voice box and my callback reflexes. Uh-huh. And he says, "How are you doing? How are you feeling? What are the symptoms?" And I go straight into it. 108.9 The Hawk. You're listening to Don Valley overnights, midnight to 5 a.m. It's a time slot that happens between.
Yes.
You would think midnight and 5 a.m., but due to there's certain vagaries that happen in the radio business, as you're well aware of. You take a commercial break or something, of course, and so you're usually on at 12:06.
Don. Yeah.
12:06 because we cram all those commercials at the top of the hour, the bottom of the hour, and occasionally every 20 minutes in between.
That's the clock, baby. That's the radio clock. 20, 40, 50 on the hour. We know it, Don. We know.
So you're starting midnight. You're starting at 12:06. The kids out there, they're listening. God. They're tuned in. They're wondering, when's the Tull coming on? You know,
like all the kids are asking.
Every kid I see out there at Valverde High School, they're just walking around, hands in the air, like, where's the Tull coming on? And I'm like, I can't tell you because, we don't get to play as much Tull in the morning as we'd like to. But listen to Don Valley. He's going to play it every other song.